Thank you, Senator Cardin. Thank you, Senator Murkowski, Senator Collins, all my colleagues here. This is a good step. We're all here the first time after 30 days. But guess what? If you've been back home talking to the people that are hurting, they have no idea why we're doing what we're doing and allowing them to be harmed the way they are. I voted for both proposals today. I'll vote for whatever it takes to get us back in a room to make something happen, open the government up. I'm understanding that the CR works this way. If we have a CR, then there's going to be proportionally 3 weeks of money still being used for DHS for border security. I understand that's how it works. It's based on $1.3 billion last year as appropriate. A CR continues the spending from last year, so there'll be money there to continue on in good faith. I don't think any of us would want to come back 3 weeks from now and say, it's your fault for shutting it down. No, it's the president's fault. No, it's our fault. No one wants to go through that. I don't know why the 3 weeks is unreasonable for anybody if it's presented properly to the president that you're going to have continuation of money proportionately to the 3 weeks that we're going to be in that CR. But the thing that I can't understand is I'm hearing that the president wants 5.7. Senator Portman just told us where that came from the people who are expertise and should know, Custom Border Patrol people. I'm understanding also, I heard this morning, some of the leadership from the Democrats on the House side saying that they would consider 5.7, but for anything but a wall. That means they know we need border security, but they have a different idea how to secure the border. Well, guess what? If you want to spend 5.7 for a border security, the president wants to spend 5.7 for border security. Surely we can sit down in that 3 week period and figure out by talking to the professionals what needs to be done where our greatest risks are. How do we stop the opiates and all the drugs that are coming in? It's ravaged my state. It is horrible what my state is going through. And on top of that, I've got people that are working for the federal government, about 12,000. I have never seen more people impacted. And all they're saying is this: you people really don't care because none of you are hurting. You talk a good game. You play a lot of words back and forth, but no one's hurting. We're the ones hurting. Then I've got essentials working in prisons, and basically most of our prisons are in very rural areas. The average drive time to our prison is 1 hour. The prison I'm talking about, which is Hazleton, 1 hour. People are making decisions. They're not going to work because they're upset and mad. They know their responsibilities, but here's their other responsibility. They got to make a decision because they got no cash. What little bit of money I've got in resources, do I put gas in the tank or do I put food on the table for the kids? One of the two. Now we're trying to work out, because we don't know how long this is going to happen, how they're going to basically be carpool or transportation, public transportation that we can get. Guess what? Public transportation is starting to shut down too. The buses are starting to shut down. The way that we could get them to work in masses. But guys, let me tell you, I have been in public service like all of you. And I think we were all in it for the right reason. We wanted to truly serve the public. We're not serving the public. And we're all guilty, every one of us. I don't care how you voted on bills. I don't care what we talk about. We are all getting painted with the same brush right now. No one's going to escape this. And it is absolutely horrific what's being done. I've always said this: government should be your partner and your ally, not your adversary. And right now, government is the enemy of the people that basically are providing the services that people depend on and protecting us. This is why this has got to stop. So I'm saying to the president, Mr. President, please give us the 3 weeks. We understand we need border security. Basically, our colleagues on the other side understand there should be compassion. When you have a child that was brought here 2 days old, 2 weeks old, 2 months old, and now is an adult and has no idea how they got here, but they'd like to enjoy the fruits and be able to give something back to this country, there ought to be a pathway forward. These are things that we all seem to agree on at certain times. And I, along with many of the senators who were here in 2013, voted for one of the biggest packages we've ever had. $44 billion in security, basically border security, and not one person could get a pathway to citizenship or become a citizen of this great country if they were not here for the right reason. They might have got here the wrong way, but they came for the right reason, should they not have an opportunity. And they could not become a citizen after 10 or 13 years until we secured the border. That's what this was all about. And now we're fighting over whatever. I don't know. I can't even explain it when I go back home. So I tell them, I said, listen, I'm for border security. I will vote for border security. I'll vote compassionately to try to help people find a pathway to be an American citizen also, especially children. The other thing is, I think that we can find a way, a pathway forward. The president will give us the 3 weeks. And I guarantee you, I don't think any of us will vote for another shutdown to let this happen. But you can't let it go another day longer. We cannot leave here until we fix this. Because the people back home says, any way you're going to fix it, I'll tell you. And when you're hurting as bad as I'm hurting, why don't you all stop your pay? How come you're still getting a pay? Oh, yeah, you fix that because that's a constitutional amendment. You're taken care of, and it's out of your hands. You can't deny your pay. It's going to come. They says, I'll tell you, this will never happen again. If the day that basically a shutdown begins, every congressperson, every senator, all 535, the president, and everybody that works in that White House over there that's making policy, everybody's pay stops. I guarantee you one thing, we'll work around the clock. We'll work around the clock to prevent another shutdown. And I cannot disagree with him. So I'm saying I'm all in. I am all in. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll stay here 24/7. I'll do whatever it takes to bring people back together. But most importantly, get people back to work. And we can do that and still have border security and have some compassion for the people that hurt the most. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President.